Now, a new scientific breakthrough could mean that women will be able to have babies older than ever. Scientists claim they have rejuvenated human eggs for the first time, and they say that the breakthrough could revolutionise IVF success rates for older women. More women are having babies over the age of 45, so is a world with older mums a good... You're nodding at me already, Oti, yeah? I mean, like 50?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just all good news all around when they want and if they want the children. Because I have so many single friends who are past the age of 35 and they just haven't even met the love of their life yet, not even married yet. But something like this means that you could eventually get married later in life and still have those children that you dream of.
Is there a cut-off? I mean, it's a debate that comes back and back, and everyone says, oh, well, blokes don't have it, but, you know, biology is biology.
For me. Because here, I mean, when you're over 35, I think in the UK, they're like, OK, you're an older pregnancy, geriatric
over 28,
mum.
I think. I got told at 28 that I would be an elderly prim. I'll never forget
I think it was geriatric something. Was when I... Yeah. Geriatric mum, because I had my first at 38, well, we both had ours at 42. Did you have your second?
Yeah.
Oh, all three of us had it at 42.
So I still got time for my football team.
But what I would say is, you know, I did have miscarriages between my first and my second baby, and they did say to me, you will not be able to have another one. And it was agonisingly painful. So my Kiki is such a blessing to me because I just, you know, it was a last hurrah. And it's interesting because when we first started Loose Women, 26 years ago, I'm sure there's some clip of me somewhere saying, oh, I think after 35 it's disgusting. You know, it's just idiotic. Because it depends where you are in your life, doesn't it? And the ache for that baby at 42. And then after I had her, I was the most... I was desperate for another one. I mean, it went after about... Because that was, like, a few hours after I'd had her as well. It was very odd. But that maternal instinct was so strong, that need was so strong. And so now, at 61, you know, I've shifted those ages
Would you have one now? Let's say
she's got a puppy. She doesn't need a baby.
My pup... Well, it's interesting because the puppy has really had a massive effect on me. Oh, my God, I can't bear it now. I'm not with her.
So
but it really has shown me how there's still so much of that maternal thing in me, like, very much, and I'm really protective of her, and it has made me think, God, would I want another baby? But I don't.
No.
Really? I can't do it.
Would you say?
No, absolutely not. No, I can't wait to have a grandchild.
Do you want time to think about it?
No, I don't need any time to think.
Did you still have that yearning after your second child, and then it dissipated?
I probably, if I could have done, I probably would have, like, tried again immediately. But Gary was like, no, that's enough.
Yes.
But I don't know. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? Science, Mother Nature kind of has made it that women stop having babies after a certain age. What is the reason for that? Probably energy levels, probably... I know it's a sweeping generalisation, but, you know, women seem to be putting motherhood off because you go to university, you've got your career, you get your great job, you're slogging away, you're doing really well. That is your peak fertility time. And a lot of women are like, oh, if I come out of this now, I'm going to lose my footing in this, you know...
Career ladder.
And it's there in the statistics. At 29, our earnings statistically go off a cliff compared to men.
Because we don't have enough respect.
If governments made it more conducive to having children younger and being able to just pause and then come back in and make it easier and less expensive and all of that... then probably we wouldn't be delaying quite so much to have children.
I totally agree with that. Governments are always saying, you know, across the Western world that we need to be having more children. We'll make it more affordable. We still haven't cracked how to make childcare affordable in this country, which is crazy when you think about it.
Because, I mean, realistically, even if science... And, I mean, it's great that science progresses and we're able to sort of discover new things, but the number of people who are likely to have a baby into their 50s and 60s...
Well, also, talking of money,
still going to be very small.
This is going to cost a fortune. Right?
But what you say, Jane, I think is entirely right. The sort of structural situation that we have affects the majority of women. I mean, when did you have your...
I was 33.
And what was the thinking? But was that because that was when you met?
No, I always wanted a child, but obviously when I was on Strictly, it was really difficult. I mean, I'm hats off to Diane, who's doing it incredibly. I look at her, I'm like, that is incredible. I'm so proud of her. But for me, I just thought, well... I feel like I need to move on. It's the next part of my life, and I can't dance and be a mom, and like it's really difficult. And so I was like, I need a second plan. I need something else. What else do I love? And then I can still have children. So that was my thinking.
Oh, so really, it was all based around the decision to have children and to have a career that would allow you to have children.
Yes, because I love this
Same
job.
with me. I gave up acting, but to have children, I got offered a big presenting job when I first had my baby, and said to America, you know, to go to America and do it. I turned it down because of that, and then acting, I got offered, you know, a whole series, and I said no because it couldn't. It was so hard to work with having a child. There was always going to be sacrifices. I think we have to remember that. Yes, we say, oh, well, science, we're all living longer. We were supposed to die when we were no longer able, at 45. And now, you know, a lot of people live to 100, 102. So we've got to do this, like, shift, haven't we? If science has allowed us to live longer, then...
But, you know, if you're a 50-year-old mother, statistically, there's a high chance that when your child is 20, they could start to have to become your carer.
I mean, that may be different in 20 years' time because, you know, longevity may have been pushed out. But right now, I'm with you, Jane. We need to really look at, do we make it easy enough for women to be able to have the career that they want and look after the children in the way that they want to?